what's guys, my name is Jinx and today I'm bringing you guys a tutorial how to make a nice sleek professional looking 2D banner. So let's get straight into it. So the first thing you guys are going to want to do is download everything in the description down below. The PSD to my template. The template will just include a black background with these grid lines and yeah, and it will come with some banner templates here, some background banner templates. But anyways guys, if you guys are interested in my Jinxie 0.2K, which is actually only 200 subscribers. I've now practically hit around 800 subscribers altogether with all my YouTube channels. So I thank you guys all for that. If you guys are interested in a 200 subscriber giveaway pack, be sure to like and comment down below. That's something to look forward to. It has soldiers and cool layers like this that you guys can put on your banners and overlays and stuff. And there's much more to come. This is only part of it. I'm still working out a bunch of textures and stuff like that I use. But anyways guys, let's get straight into this video. So the first thing you guys are going to want to do is find a good text. Now I like Orbitron. I think that's how you say it. But I'm going to use Planet, Cosmos, or something. I don't know. Whatever. I don't really care. Now I have presets right here. You guys are going to want to use these settings for yeah, we'll go for a sleeker banner. So I'm just going to double click here. All you guys got to do is copy down everything I have. The opacity and blend mode right here, multiply. We'll do 50 just to make that even. 2 and 5. It's that. You guys can just pause the video. It's going to go faster and simpler that way. Overlay 40%. And this is what makes the whole thing come together. And then bevel and emboss, make sure you guys pause the video and copy that down too. So anyways guys, that's what you guys gotta have for there. You just make sure this stuff is all placed right. And I don't know why that's like that, but whatever. Come on, computer. I've tried to do this video multiple times. This video should have been up like, I don't know, like an hour and a half ago, but Photoshop crashed. So I apologize if it does crash. That sucks, because I'm not gonna do it again. Anyways, so this is your text. You guys just want to Control H to make sure that's even. You guys can hold down Shift and then click your layers so you can move them all together. And then you guys can Control E to merge them together. So if I wanted to merge these two layers together, that would work. And then you guys can do Control Z to back out. So that's cool tips right there. You guys are going to definitely need to know that. All right, so now we're going to duplicate this phase. Very simple. And you guys can call this official member of phase clan. I think we spelled that right. Highlight it. We're going to bring it down to about 11. 11 seems good. And this is my favorite font. I love this prototype. A guy asked me in my last video, I think, what text I use is my favorite text. So if you're wondering. Alright, now that looks pretty cool, kind of plain and simple. What I'm going to do to kind of spice this up is you guys can do Control Shift N. Yeah, Control Shift and N, and then press Enter for a new layer. So that's a cool little tip there. I'm going to highlight this with this tool right here, the rectangular tool, for easier. For my sake, I guess you could call it. And be sure when you make the text that you use an off-white. That's kind of important. I forgot to let you guys know about that. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make that like that. All right, so that's good. And then what really sells this is if I duplicate this layer, make that full, take my eraser, make sure that there's 0 hardness. Give this second a load. Give this just a second to load. 0 hardness, and then go to about, I'd say 1200, and then make sure you Control H, center this, and then just keep clicking this a couple times, and then I bet you guys can go to like 500. There. That gives it a cool little effect, and then you can mess around with the opacity a bit here. And another thing you guys can do is Shift Control or Control Shift Enter. You guys can use this effect here. Make sure there's 0 hardness again. Whoa, that's a bit big. I don't know. 1,000 is pretty good. All right, Control H. Got that? Alright, good. Mess around with the opacity here a bit. Alright, Control H, highlight this, Control X to cut that out. Alright, so that's looking good. Now, something that's going to make this banner just look a whole lot better is if, let me fix this quick. Something that's going to make this banner a whole lot better. And by the way, 1 second. If this crashes, I'm actually just going to save this quick and then I'll resume the tutorial. So, I don't know, I've been having problems with Photoshop lately. Alright, so anyways, what I was saying is, geez, I totally forgot. It doesn't really matter. It wasn't that important anyways, because I'm just going to mess around with that, make that a little bit darker so it matches the background. There, that should be good. That looks pretty sleek and slick right there. Alright, yeah, mess around with this. This is going to be the white blur, I guess you can call it. And black outside. I always label my stuff to keep it professional and organized. Black layer, I guess we can call that. And background blue and black. Alright, space that. Alright, that looks pretty cool now. We got phase Jinx here, or whatever you guys are going to put there. That's looking pretty good. We got the outside, and you guys can mess around with other things. Another thing is you guys want to add social media or whatever. You know, grab your social media here. You guys can add your Twitter logo here. Here's a Twitter logo. And hold down Shift and actually hold Shift down and then click, and then you guys can drag. So it makes it smaller, all even, you know, width and height. And then Control H, make sure this is centered. I didn't center this. That's centered there. And then you guys can add social media, and then all you guys gotta do is duplicate this layer. Drag this right here, and then you guys can just do like phase clan, or here we'll do phase Jinx, and then make this about 9 maybe, do 7, and then you just take the Twitter logo, white gradient. I have this all preset, so this goes right to what the settings were, like that. And then you just do that for each one. So you might have a selfie or whatever it's called. I don't even know if I said that right. But you can have yeah, this right here, right next to it, or Facebook. I'll do a Facebook one really quick for you guys. I don't want this to take too long, you know. I want this to be simple for you guys, for beginners, you know. Use your arrows a little bit. The arrows are really nice. See, you can use your arrows and just moves it up just a little bit. I love that. All this stuff, though, you guys will find out eventually, if you haven't already, throughout making graphics. So some you got to learn. Alright, and then you guys can drag lines. And if you guys don't have the lines, which it should come with the template, all you guys got to do is go to View, and then ruler, snap, and extra. I just do the extras and the snap just so you guys have everything that I have, because everything seems to be working perfect for me. So I don't want no confusion. And then we'll do that. So that's nice and even with the photo. Or the Twitter, my bad. Alright, and then you guys can duplicate this and move it over, and then Control H again, and then you guys can use this so it matches. And then make sure this, see, every little thing counts. See, make sure this length is the same on each side. And by doing that, you just that looks about even, doesn't it? I think it does. Alright, that's good. And then take your phase Jinx, copy and Control or use your Shift and then click Facebook and then scoot that over. So all I did was hold down Shift and then click Facebook, and then what I do to organize things is I'll do like Facebook, and then I'll do, and what to make a group, all you guys got to do is Control G, and then Twitter. And then right here, you guys, I always like to make sure this is all makes, you know, sense. All right, and then name. All right, sorry about that. I just had to get my supper in. All right, so that's what you guys got to do. And to make this Facebook look a little bit better, I'm gonna rasterize layer. That means you can delete and erase the Facebook logo. You guys can mess around with this yourself. You can find a gradient Actually, this gradient might work. Yeah, just bump up the gradient a bit. The inner glow, very important. There, and yeah, there. So now you guys got that. Yeah, the Twitter logo, that's another thing. Twitter logo doesn't quite look like the Twitter logo, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna uncheck everything here. This is just little stuff to make everything look better. All right, and the Twitter logo is actually like a light blue, like that. Yeah, and then I'll just rasterize layer, delete that. All right, rasterize layer style, and then from here I can do all this stuff, all this fancy stuff to it to make it look good, like that. So there you guys have it. That's what it's gonna look like. You guys can have this, you know, like essentially this is what it looked like. Control G and social media. All right, duplicate that and then move that to the top. Make sure it's even. That looks about right. So pretty much this is what it would look like, all right? Except you wouldn't have Facebook and Twitter on that side. So you just, you know, add your other social media or whatever to it. And then from here on, you can add a bunch of cool stuff. You know, I like to always, you know, sometimes add, actually, let me get rid of these lines quick. All right, center this quick. Is it centered already? Yeah, it is already centered. All right, Control H again. Whoops. And then I like to select this. And you can use your pen tool for this too. Color that all in. And then I like to make that cool looking effect there. Control X. And then this gives it kind of a cool glossy look. That always looks good. And then you guys can mess around with a CC or color correction here. CC. Right there. And then they got curves. I like curves. I use curves and a couple other ones. And then you guys can just mess around with this a little bit, you know, CC. And as you guys look, it's all organized. See, I got social media 1, social media 2, and then my name. Very simple. This is how you guys make a simple 2D banner. It's pretty slick. I like it. And it's really simple. Like, let's say you wanted a different color. All you guys got to do is change it. There, we got a red one. Now, it looks kind of goofy. You can take the eraser tool and erase this like this so you get the blue to come out. But it's tedious, so I'm not going to do that right now. So, yeah, that's something you guys can do. So that's how you make a pretty cool, sleek-looking 2D banner. If you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to like and comment down below. I do want to do a GFX pack giveaway, but if I don't get, you know, enough likes or enough support on this video, it will be on my store. You guys can purchase this. Most of my graphics packs will be under $10 depending on how big. This one, I want it to be a medium-sized one, and then my next one for like 500 or 1K subscribers will hopefully be big, you know. So anyways, guys, I might be giving a giveaway. You guys don't know. This could be a link, and anyone who watches the video could get it. But it's up to you guys. Anyways, guys, this is Jinx, and I'm out. Peace.